Yeah. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, leave a comment, and give us a thumbs up.
That's right. Now go start the episode.
Let's go.
Big dog, let's show Maru. It's Aristotle, yeah, my clan be wildin'. Talk so much shit, you can hear me smiling. On the phone, drinking Henny, playing Blitz 2000. What's the code for unlimited turbo? It's a show, gotta limit commercials. I was going through the motions like
check, mic check, mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. All right, let's go. What's going on? What's going on, guys? What's going on?
Cheer. You back, nigga? That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a new mask.
Yeah.
You sound a little muffled.
Yeah, I'm about to take it off.
Yeah, you sound.
Yo, seen somebody posted, you tell a New York nigga to be safe,
Uh-huh.
and they can reply, niggas know my body.
Niggas.
Wait. And then end up on News 12 the Bronx.
Talk about niggas know my body.
Yo.
Oh, yeah, the morgue definitely know your body.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Yo, niggas is nuts. What's good, lady boys?
Niggas bugging out.
Yeah, chilling.
Yeah, what's wrong with you, man? This how we started?
I don't know, man.
This how we started?
How was everybody's week? Y'all had a good week?
My week was very hostile to begin with. Like, I had a very hostile start to the week. It was just like so many people wanted me to slap the shit out them. Like,
I feel like stupidity
And you ain't do
rise
shit about it.
with the weather.
Huh?
Like,
And you ain't do shit about it.
oh no, I definitely put the smoke on the table. And niggas was, I had to ask one nigga where he was at geographically. Nigga didn't want that.
Yeah, people still do that?
Yeah.
Yo, can we let me just get into that once we start the episode, man.
let's start the episode.
Okay. Let's get into it.
I already know that this app came with that motherfucking nigga, the bar guy, 8 guy, young Aristotle.
Yo, it's Buck the World, aka 2 Live, the freaking Naughty Venture, yeah, the nasty one.
In the back, we got the superstar of the group.
What else?
My man, 2 Guns Up.
What else?
The 2 Gun Sugar Dugger.
What else?
No face, no case.
What else?
The young Wizard Kelly.
What else?
I don't even know what to say for this part today.
What else?
Oh, Meezy.
Oh, what?
Oh, Meezy.
Let's motherfucking go. Episode
Nigga don't know.
93.
Hey.
Let's fucking go.
Niggas had a good weekend.
That boy got some sleep, right?
I remember that.
That nigga went through the docket.
I remember that.
Yeah. Nigga.
That's what's up. Nah, the week was
Shit.
good. It was a good week.
Niggas
Yeah,
chilling.
niggas
Actually,
is still
was it?
pulling. Yeah, niggas still
Yeah, it
pulling
was.
up on people for fights.
Hell yeah.
I feel like that's the most dangerous thing you could do, especially
yeah.
if the nigga know you coming and is expecting you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
see,
you
like
be
this what I do. Like
you be
I don't tell
surprised.
niggas to pull up to my block because then it's like you can catch me anytime I leave my building.
Mhm.
I tell you a block where you can meet me,
Mhm.
and in the words of Chris and Snoop, yo, you never be the last nigga to the party, bro. Pull up, park. Oh yeah, I'll just be in the car looking like, all right, there they go right there. Well, it's 3 of them niggas. All right, bet. Boom.
That's how you get the drop.
Never let them get
Cool.
the drop on you.
It's a fact. It's a lesson.
Cool.
That's what's up.
But yeah, now
Cause-
niggas be talking crazy. I have to ask, yo, you still in New York? Nah, I'm not in.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Cause you tell me you pulling up on me, and I know I can't fight you. I'm gonna make some calls to make sure somebody's there before I get there.
I feel you. I wonder if it's a New York thing that people be like that. Like, yo, where you at? Like, bro. 'Cause
Yeah,
we
where you
could-
at?
yeah,
I think it's a New York
fuck
thing.
all
I
this
think it's a
talking
New York
shit.
thing.
Like, I feel like New Yorkers be on that. Yo, let's get straight to the point.
Nah, I think niggas in Atlanta on that shit too, but they all got guns, so I don't play that with them.
Oh, yeah. See.
Like here's like, yo, that's the, I'm here to let you know that the progress of this conversation, I now want to fight.
Cause New York niggas, when they say it, they usually mean it.
Yeah, like when
They
niggas be like, yo,
usually
it's
mean it.
on site, or if you say some crazy shit, nigga be like, I bet.
I knew somebody that told his mother's boyfriend is gonna be on site when I see you, and each time he saw that motherfucker, he shot at him. Each time, the nigga threw him out the window. He only got safe because he fell off the
Nigga
branch.
tell
He
this
fell on the
story
branches.
all the time.
Yo,
You don't even know that nigga.
it's intense.
You don't even know that nigga.
I don't personally know him, but like I know the story, and he told the story himself. So
Yeah. So you feel like you was there.
Yeah, I wish I could see how hard this nigga is smiling, yo. Like this nigga got a gleam. This nigga got a gleam on his cheek. You see it? Look.
yeah,
That
This
inspirational
nigga
story.
got gleams on his cheek like he told the story himself.
Nah, that's what's up. That's what's up, Omizi. That's what's up.
what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, what we got today?
What's been happening this week?
A lot of
man?
music.
A lot of music, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You want to start with some music? And you guys listen to the Pop Smoke new album?
Yeah, I did.
What you guys thought about the cover art first?
And the first or the last one?
Both. Yeah, because I it's to my understanding that who is it? Stephen Victor. He said that Pop originally wanted Virgil to do his cover art.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess like whatever we got from Virgil was like, I guess what Pop Smoke wanted.
Nah, because I feel like if I want you to do my cover art, and I'm pretty sure he had no intentions of being like killed. So it was like whatever you sent me, it would have been can you change this, or this is the idea I got for the cover art, but I want you to do the cover art.
Yeah, because I think the original one had like diamonds in the rough, barbed wire.
Nah, it was supposed to be chrome roses that it was like a concept he stole from somebody else. And he just did like a terribly shitty job of that.
Oh, those were roses in the back in the original shit?
Yeah, you said he wrote that concept of like, oh, it's something that doesn't last forever, but in I guess like a perpetual state. Like if a rose was made of chrome, it never decays, so you got the beauty of it forever.
Okay.
And the nigga who like actually created the chrome rose art shit was like, yo, this nigga stole my shit, and he just told this lying ass bullshit story. Like, what? That niggas is nuts.
These shits are just pretty, bro. You just buy one for your significant other. All that deeper meaning shit. Nah, that's what's up though. Because the second cover art looks better. I like the
it does look better.
I didn't see
that. Looks more
I only
like a
seen
rose.
Like all the like fan shits that niggas is making.
Literally
there's a lot of good ones.
Rose.
Nah, facts.
There were a lot of good ones that they probably could have actually used for the cover art. I thought that would have been dope.
Right. Not to get off the album, but I feel like niggas gotta start having the conversation about like, yo, you gotta get your boy Virgil out of here.
Oh yeah?
This is not the first time he's been caught stealing or somebody's came forward accusing him of stealing. And he also be coming out with shit that don't even be fire. I feel like y'all think his shit's fire because he was introduced to you through Kanye West, and y'all just think all the Kanye shit is fire.
I think where Virgil's fucking up at is see how Ye will use a lot of like samples people write for him, and he will use other people's voices and shit like that. But at the end of the day, he gives them credit. But at the end of the day, when he puts out something out, oh, Kanye did this, when there's a whole team behind him. I think Virgil's where he's fucking up at. He's not giving credit where credit's due, and he's put his name on shit that's not his. Normally, if you give credit people to your team and say, "Oh, my team and I did this or I did this," oh yeah, your team having a great understanding that okay.
Yeah, even if I'm like, because I feel like fashion is a little different than music, but I'm pretty sure most of these niggas got teams. Like at Louis Vuitton, there's teams and shit. So it's like even if I'm not, blatantly named so everybody knows my name. Oh yeah, we all got paid. Like the name of the company, or I work here. And eventually I'll probably get some promotion or I could take that somewhere else. But you're not about to just steal ideas from niggas you're not even affiliated with.
Oh, see,
run with it.
That's
y'all niggas is really walking around here wearing caution tape belts, looking like dickheads.
Yeah, that's Off-White, right?
Yeah.
Isn't he? What is he? The founder of that or something like that? Yeah, that's what's up. I wonder when did that brand explode? It was just like 1 year where everybody was just so fascinated with Off-White.
Rocky and his team and them started wearing it heavy.
Like, what's cool about, I'm going to put a zip tie on my shoelace and I'm going to write sneakers and quotes on my sneakers.
It's just that I feel like the fashion got to a point where certain people got in control, and the people that in control are like, you know what? They used to say this is cool. We didn't like it, so we're going to make our own new cool. So a team of them got together and started making shit. Some of them were dope, and other teammate just decided to do some other bullshit.
That's everything.
At the end of the day, their name got tagged along with the other people that they graded things.
That's everything. Every fashion trend, in hindsight, some bullshit. Like niggas in the 90s were wearing denim everything, and it was fly as fuck. Now they be looking like y'all really had on denim on denim.
Yeah,
niggas is wearing name belts, all kind of shit.
Yeah. Damn, son. Get Virgil out of here. Is that the campaign we going with right now? Right. Get Virgil out of here.
Tell Virgil right double on his dub. Like.
Buck, I'm surprised you ain't had more take on this fashion thing. Because you always want to bring fashion.
I feel like that would have been a good opportunity to shout out the Chrome Rose guy, because that was my first time hearing about that. Was just right now. So that was wild. But like,
shout out
that
to
would have
that
been a
man.
good
Get your
opportunity
credit.
for that. Yeah, this is the second time we heard Virgil doing some wild shit. Like,
And the Chrome Rose dude put in, like, he was like, yo, click the link in my bio to see all the other times Virgil stole some shit from somebody.
oh, see, now you're building yourself a track record for that.
Yeah, you just came off the $50 joint, bro.
Yeah, like people still saying that too. Like, two Virgils. Like,
But going back to Pop Smoke album, I liked it. Some of my favorite song on them. I can't name it. Name the title on top of my head. The Snitching record. I love that record too.
still trying to
I ain't hear it
understand that record. I gotta go back and hear it. I listened to the album one time straight through, and then like I went back to the songs I made mental notes that like I liked. Like I would have liked to see where Pop Smoke would have taken this style that he presented on this album, like towards the later half of the album. He got a lot of songs that kind of remind me of a young 50 Cent that I surprisingly liked. Like I knew
the way
that
he
it was
flipped
influenced by 50, and I still liked it though. Like, oh no, this is still good. This is still a good song. Like he got a couple songs like that.
He flipped
where I was
one way
surprised by his
French
approach.
Montana too. He flipped one of French songs.
Yeah. So it was a pretty good album. I'm not the biggest Pop Smoke fan. I never was. When that first song came out, the Welcome to the Party, I didn't really like it. I still don't, honestly.
Were you invited to the party?
I appreciate that. You feel me? But when he came out with his follow-up single, I like that one. It was just like, yeah. I'm like, okay, like now I'm starting to get what people are saying about like introducing that. Him writing on those type of instrumentals kind of like created its own like subgenre kind of. So hearing his actual album and like listening to some of the songs he got on there, which is completely different than what I've been exposed to from him, was just like, oh, I was impressed. Like, now I'm kind of interested to see where this guy would have gone if he would have stayed under like the mentorship he was under and like the direction those tracks were taking. Like I was really impressed. I'm not even gonna front. I was really impressed by a lot of the potential I heard. And it's kind of just like, I get the feeling where everyone's like, damn, like, where would this would have gone? Like,
yo, R.I.P. Pop Smoke.
Definitely.
Yeah, you're trying to get into this shit right here, though?
Yeah, man. What you got?
All right. August Alsina versus Jada Pinkett-Smith.
Oh, my gosh.
Who do you believe? Do you believe women? Is
that what it boils down to?
Do you believe a heartbroken black man who was taken advantage of by
during sickness and health,
right? Who was ready for death to do them part? I don't know what
he
that
said.
was.
He gave his all to that relationship. But let's discuss. I guess we have to take into account, like, I guess all the rumors we heard about them are true. That they do have this, like,
they got a life partnership. But he never said they had sex. Like, verbatim. Like, he never said I had sex with her.
And it's like, Jada's pussy is the one that's making me, like, go crazy.
Said, yo, we had a
Why you gotta put it like that?
I'm just saying. It's got to be something. I know it ain't her hair, dude.
I want to know, because it seems like this shit was going on for some time. I want to know, what did she do to him for him to want to bring it out to get ahead of the...
I think she moved on. And that's a problem.
And he wasn't feeling that.
I feel like it's how she moved on. That's more of the issue.
And it was also, I felt he was going through mad shit. And it's like, you there for the nigga.
Yeah.
He going through mad shit. He fucking crippled in the hospital, all kind of shit.
Literally have to like learn to walk again and like all this other shit.
Yeah,
like I didn't know how serious that shit was.
Yo, it's a dub. Everything is a dub.
That's
it. Don't contact us.
And he like also like partially blind and all that too.
I don't even know.
He had a lot of shit going on.
I guess he finally felt like, I finally found a woman that I like. That's also my mom. That's also a therapist. That's also like
a teacher,
a life coach, a teacher.
Yeah,
all in one.
Nah, they was fucking.
And I get to have sex with Jada Pinkett-Smith. That's also a really cool thing to do, and to not be able to do that anymore, I would also have some concerns. Like, yo, what's happening? Like, I gave my all to that relationship. I rubbed the feet.
You feel me?
We joked. We watched the Fresh Prince reruns together
1,000,000 times. I had to watch the last season of A Different World mad times, bro.
I even watched The Karate Kid with Jaden Smith.
Yeah, she keeps making me watch the Tupac episode. Like, no, Piccolo. That's how you know Piccolo in Dragon Ball Z was black. Because the only other nigga you knew named Piccolo was Tupac. Like, yeah, bitch. That's weird foreplay. Like, imagine your girl got you watching her dead ex-boyfriend friends acting real.
That's mad. That is interesting.
Before
What's Will Smith?
Nah, who do you believe?
Oh, who do I believe? I believe him. I definitely believe him. Why would he have what's to gain from just saying this? Like, besides like, okay, people saying that, oh, he's getting like exposure or trying to build momentum for his album.
Nobody cares about that. We're not talking about the album. None of that.
I don't give a fuck about his music. I'm all in for this. Like, what's going on with this? He's attacking. Is it an attack on the Smith household? How do we feel about this?
Nah, I don't think
it's just like Jada.
It's only not an attack because it's not happening to my house. So I'm not biased.
Because it's like, I mean, like looking at it, it's like, yo, you at home with your life partner and shit probably going good right now. I'm assuming things are going good since he got on YouTube. Like since Will got on YouTube, shit has appeared to be going good. And now you watch some shit, this guy that you may or may not have had an understanding with, like, yo, I actually like this kid, you know, you hanging around my wife.
It seems somebody didn't understand.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Jada might not have understood when he was like, bitch, I love you.
Yeah. And she was just like, yeah, like one of those. It was just like, guy, like, I really like having you online.
I'm done with him.
But it's like, it sounds like you're trying to be my new life partner. And I already got one of those. And for that reason, I'm out.
Nothing.
I think August got it fucked up as far as like what was going on.
You think they was fucking?
And I think they was fucking. I don't doubt that. But as far as like, you see how they
situation?
As far as the situation.
Oh, like
I'm sure this is not Jada's first time of dealing with this thing.
Yeah,
I think August took it too far to a place where Jada wasn't feeling it anymore.
But it's kind of like we was talking about like before with like side chicks and shit. All right, if you got a side chick, you feel me? Don't be going to her kid's pageant. Don't be like listening to her dreams and shit. Don't be like super being there. Oh yeah, because I'm in the middle of a family already. Like,
now in this case, it's like it's not even a side chick because both partners were aware of. Let's say Will and Jada was aware of, you know.
Because that's what he's pumping, right? He is pumping.
So
that.
they were aware of it.
With
and
Will Smith.
Normally when we do this, we have guidelines. Like when I'm around, you're not around. When I'm away, you could be away.
I think they was all in the crib together.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just giving the situation. Let's say if that was like the rules, like this, we were gonna do this, but when I'm around, he's not around. When he's around, but out of nowhere, I started to notice every time I'm around, you come around. Just like, what did the rules change? Now we got to cut this off.
The rules changed when I started having deeper feelings for this woman. And now I'm actively trying to pursue a serious romantic relationship, and like you're married and it's blowing mine. Leave your husband is pretty much what he was saying. I don't even think he's saying that because I feel like he's like accepted what's happened. And like, it's like, all right, cool. Like I'm about to move on. But since niggas want to know, I'm going to tell it like how it actually happened. Like it wasn't no shady shit. He's not throwing shade. I don't get any intent of malice behind what he's doing. I feel like the nigga is really dead ass trying to like explain what he been through and how it affected him. Now, how we all feel about it, he can't control that.
He can't control that. Yeah.
But it's like, oh yeah, because I know a lot of people. I've seen a lot of people online like, oh, he's attacking the Smith family. That's why I brought it up like that. Like, yo, is he attacking the Smith family? Do y'all think this is an attack on the family or just Jada? Like,
nah, it's not even an attack.
I agree.
This situation also brings out the hypocrisy in a lot of black women. Because I seen people arguing, like people who saying like, yo, like. Let me see. All right, so boom, there was one argument I seen take place between two people. And the dude was like, yo, why don't y'all call, Jada a pedophile the same way y'all call niggas pedophiles who wait for chicks to turn 18, being that she's way older and she scooped him up like in his early 20s.
Mm-hmm.
And the girl was like, well, like, nah, he was already 21, 22 or whatever.
So he was
like,
fair game.
So yeah, but it's still predatory because like you met the dude through your son, and then it's like, oh, you could kind of tell he's going through shit as far as like taking a mental toll on him. Like, and you still brought him into the situation. That's predatory behavior. But women's concept is like, nah, he was a consenting adult. Second argument, oh, but like when men do it, it's fine. It's the same shit that men do to women all the time. And I feel like I keep having to say this because a lot of y'all happen to be retarded. I love y'all, even though a lot of y'all retarded. Because somebody does something wrong, somebody else doing something wrong is not justified. And I'm gonna give you an example. It's a simple example, but because a lot of y'all don't listen for comprehension, y'all not gonna grasp this. I'm gonna like say it slowly for y'all. A black man is killed by a police officer. Another black man is killed by another black man. You get upset when someone justifies the man who's killed by the police officer by saying that, well, black people are also getting killed by black people. That black man being killed by another black man does not make a black man being killed by a police officer acceptable. We can agree on that.
Yes, we can.
Okay. So, a man manipulating a woman's feelings or taking advantage of a woman physically or mentally does not, make it okay for a woman to take advantage of a man mentally or physically. Or either way, whatever one happens first. That's a concept I need y'all to grasp. Like, don't justify somebody doing something wrong or that you view as wrong under different circumstances by saying, oh, well, y'all do it. Yeah, it's not right when we do it.
Right.
A lot of shit men do isn't right. That doesn't mean, you
go do wrong too.
Yeah, like you go do wrong too. Like there's racist white people. I'm not about to go be racist to people and be like, well, white people get to be racist all the time. That's stupid as fuck. You feel me? Nah. So like, just be a better person. If you don't want to be a better person, just don't be in situations where you have to be a higher or lower person.
That's a fact. I'm also finding out a lot of information today. I didn't know that's how they met was through Jaden. That's some wild shit. If your son brung his friend over and you like, I don't even know the word for that. Would you like
just like, kind of my son's friend is kind of cute and he's 22? Oh yeah.
Oh, like, he can get it. Is that? Yeah. Do we see Jada doing some shit like that? I don't think I could see her doing some shit like that. But clearly,
but you don't know Shorty.
I don't know Shorty, and he does.
I know she says some suspect things. I feel like they don't make rumors about people having an open marriage unless
somebody sees some shit.
Yeah.
Like
then they got all the pictures of like her and August Alsina and Queen Latifah pictures in the back. Like
okay,
they had one with Drake looking.
All right, like he got his hand on her hip in the zone where it's romantic.
Yeah,
like she's with me tonight, and we on the carpet.
Shorty was on Red Table with Will one time. Was like, yeah, I don't care if it's like he's on the side of this house with somebody else. I'm on this side of the house with somebody else.
And you heard him, and he was like, yeah, you keep saying that. Like,
and the mother was like, yo, this is nuts. What do you mean you on the side of the house with somebody else?
Yeah, we gonna be in this together, like, forever. Like, it's us. Which is a interesting concept all on its own. Like, okay, that's an interesting understanding.
The concept of the life partner shit is like, all right.
Like, in theory, it's like, it's like, on paper, it's
but
really
then
good.
You have situations like this. And, situations only... like this work like this if the person you're bringing in is like also in a life partner situation.
Yeah.
It's kind of like swinging. It's like, oh yeah, if I'm single, I'm not swinging.
Yeah.
I'm fucking.
Yeah, I'm just fucking married guys' wives. Like,
yeah. So, of course, if I'm single and you're having a whole relationship with me doing shit that's deemed romantic, oh yeah, I'm gonna feel some kind of way towards you.
Especially if you're using this to get like the things you're not getting from your life partnership because of how long it's been, because of whatever the reason may be. You're looking for someone to go on dates. You're looking for someone to reignite your passion So
you want to feel young again.
Because
It's the movie Girls Trip all over
Because she was mad
again.
depressed before she started doing Red Table Talk, right? Yeah, remember that? When she was like, oh, we went through deep depression and I lost a lot of weight and all this other stuff. And I was broken and I needed to find me. And I found me. And now I'm here at the table with like my daughter and my mother and shit.
So she was broken, breaking that boy. That's some fucked up shit. You know, like when your remote die and you go into somebody else's room and take their batteries? That's what she did.
That's literally what she did.
That's fucked up.
And it's the batteries talking about it. And all these other remotes are talking shit. Like,
nah, it's the other remote. Like, yo, my batteries work. My batteries work. You pulled up and switched out my batteries. Now I don't work. It took me mad long to get new batteries. Bitch.
I'm here now. Like,
I also feel like he held it down for like a little while.
Quite a long time. Because these rumors, this isn't the first time this came up. I feel like this came up like 2 years ago and kind of like just died out.
I'm not gonna front. Nigga, the first 2 times, oh yeah, I'm telling everybody.
Would y'all let this, would y'all get involved in something like this in your relationship? Like start swinging and shit?
If I was Will Smith and Jada Pinkett-Smith?
No, if you was Buck.
If I'm Marcus and I'm rich like them, would I do some shit like that?
Let's take the rich thing out of it because I feel like that doesn't even.
I feel like it matters. I feel like being rich also matters. Like
it eliminates part of the hassle.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have 2 girlfriends because I can't afford them. But if I had enough money to afford all of this shit.
You could have 2 houses where you could be on your side of the building. She could be on that. Okay.
Nah, I wouldn't go for some shit like that. Only because one, I like to be as fair as possible. And if I'm not, then I like to prepare myself for when shit is not about to be fair against my favor.
Get him.
And I can't have a situation set up for when at any moment in time, shit could be like against my favor. I don't like having that kind of situation. So I wouldn't even do it to myself. I wouldn't like put myself in that situation where I try to finagle some life partnership shit and then have like a girlfriend. Like,
I feel like everybody always wants more. Like anything you have, you want more. So even having like a side chick, eventually she's gonna want more than this unless she's getting the rest somewhere else. So it's like, true. You both gotta be in a situation and just be over here for this.
And that's how that concept works. Like, okay, you're also in a life partnership. You feel me? I could see that working a lot smoother than what happened. Like,
I can't.
It's like, we all friends. Like, we're all friends.
I'm not walking in the kitchen and there's a nigga in there like
singing to my wife. Yeah, like, breakfast.
Shorty told me to ask you if you knew where the whipped cream was. I gotta beat Melvin ass. Okay. You want some eggs? Wait right here. Wait right here, bro.
This nigga's on your piano.
Yeah, dick out.
Singing Alicia Keys, talking about some people want it all.
Right? I don't want my bitch being Alicia Keys.
Nah,
you feel me?
Son. Imagine, young guy.
Imagine you out here with your side chick and your wife, and some nigga call your wife talking about, hey, it's the waiter from the coffee shop. You know, I was there when you ordered the fish special and the hot chocolate. They told me not to use real milk, but I use real milk for you because I think you sweet. Yo, who the fuck is this?
Yo, who is that? Oh man,
I don't know.
That's an interesting situation, man.
I have too much of it. I don't know. I can't.
If you guys are Will Smith, what's your next move? This happened. So like, even if like, let's say hypothetically speaking, everything he's saying is true. Because I definitely believe him. So it's like, all right, that's true. He had a conversation with Will Smith. Did he break that understanding by talking about it? Because I feel like that's where a lot of people also may be feeling.
Yeah, they probably had an NDA. But Jada's in trouble in the house.
Yeah, OD.
Whether this is
you
true
let this shit go
or
too far.
not, you in trouble. Because, nigga, if a nigga's walking around on planet Earth saying he fucked my girl while we was together, nigga, whether he's lying or telling the truth, bitch, you got a problem.
Yeah.
Because why the fuck he thought that was okay? What did you do to let this nigga believe he could go outside talking like that? Clean up.
Clean up. How do you get divorced from your life partner?
None of my
there's too much money.
concubines have this problem.
There's too much money involved. It's not going to get to divorce. It's too much money
I highly
involved.
doubt it's going to get to divorce. I heard what she said. Like, they're going to stay together no matter what. Like,
She's also coming to the table because there needs to be some healing. She didn't say, yeah, I got to see that because I feel like
who's bringing her to the table? Because she usually always brings the people to the table.
She's just going to look at the camera.
You think she will have August on the table?
I think, should she have her daughter and grandmother at the table? I mean, her mother at the table.
These niggas don't even, none of these niggas say nothing. Yeah, the grandma be agreeing, and then Willow, like 18 in the back, like,
I'm more mature than I seem.
The grandma be agreeing.
I have control over my hair and my life decisions.
I need them to bring Wale back in the next one.
There's a lot going on, man. The white guy coming at like saying that shit. They're having that YouTube video about Willow back then, and then this guy's walking around talking about he's doing Jaden's mom with Jaden's mom. Can't get over Jaden's mom. Yo.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs, and you're ruining it for me.
Like, that shit is wild. So I think that's wild. I think Will Smith as a man has to do a lot of in-house work, in-house cleaning up, you know? Like, you got to get some damage control on this thing. I mean, I guess it's...
Yo, you gonna put the timer back up?
Because I don't...
Yeah, I was just going through my topics. That's why.
It's all good.
Because the last time I plugged my phone, my topic,
I don't feel like it was going to come back.
You know?
I feel like you like this conversation.
Yeah, I want to know how many minutes is left.
Yeah, I would like to know.
Nah, I don't want to know. I want to see it. I
I
don't want them to verbally know.
It's an interesting shit.
Even though they could see it here.
That's how I know you ain't got nothing else to talk about, man.
I
This
got
nigga
shit
start
right
singing.
here.
This nigga start questioning me about bullshit. What else we got, man?
All right.
I just wanted to make sure we had enough time.
Yeah, you feel me?
It's got a few things going on.
Yeah, I heard about so yesterday was the Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
The Glizzies?
And they called the nigga the Glizzy gladiator. Like the nigga who won. They was, he's a Glizzy gladiator.
They said that?
On national TV. He's a Glizzy gladiator.
Wow.
Yeah.
Glizzy's is going far.
Y'all here eating Glizzies?
Nah, it was too much controversy
You've been
around
barbecuing for like 3 weeks, bro.
We don't have hot dogs. We don't have burgers. Literally just lamb and like chicken.
Nigga ate the
make
lamb
shish
glizzy.
kebab.
We got a chicken glizzy.
Hey, chicken glizzy. Hey, chicken glizzy.
Because we tried to buy burgers and hot dog once and nobody ate them shit, bro.
I feel you. Niggas had burgers. I seen a dude grab a raw glizzy. He had no Jimmy for his glizzy, just straight glizzy.
Nah, we're not gonna let you slide.
Yeah, word. I was like, oh,
say he had no Jimmy with his glizzy.
Mind you, niggas is running around like trying to catch niggas, like real sneak, real like nobody's gonna make it hot if you over there trying to sneak one. It's just gonna just be one camera on you, and they're gonna let you know after you enjoyed your shit. Look at you, man, happy eating that glizzy. Yo, they caught a few of my niggas. They caught a few of my niggas eating glizzies with glee.
Dead. Yeah, shout your peoples out. Who got caught?
They know who they are, man. I ain't gonna do that. But like, yeah, it wasn't even that many though, because like you said, I think this whole shit really got people not trying to fuck with hot dogs anymore. Like
the glizzy movement.
Shit is wild. It's no different than calling them like hundos. Like,
nah, that's
the glizzy. I feel like it's just been really successful.
Shout out to the DMV for that successful marketing campaign.
No, OD.
Also, shout out to Shy Glizzy. I don't know what you about to do right now. Niggas eating glizzies. That's crazy, yo. You can't even enjoy food. They getting America out of here. Everything American.
Out of here,
oh, yeah,
bro.
Yo. Hot dogs? Oh, yeah, you're out of here, buddy.
Out of here.
Oh,
These niggas is nuts, bro.
Nah, wow. You guys hear that the Washington Redskins are thinking of changing their name?
Oh, yeah, now I've seen that they said that they are going to change the name.
Yeah, I heard there was a lot of pressure from them investors. Like, yo, change that shit up. There's a lot of controversy around this name, man, especially during this time.
Oh, yeah, I took a screenshot. Let me tell you exactly how much pressure took place.
Ooh. Yeah,
so FedEx is like in business with them as far as like the name of the stadium till 2025. These niggas paid $205 million to the Redskins for naming rights to the stadium in 1998.
Damn.
So the chairman, CEO, and president of FedEx is one nigga. And he also owns a minority stake in the team and was like, yo, I got to change the name. FedEx, Nike, and PepsiCo each received letters signed by 87 investment firms that invest in all of those companies and shareholders worth a combined $620 billion asking the companies to sever ties with the team unless it changes its name.
That's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Redskins are now in the process of figuring out a new name. The Cleveland Indians are also in the process of changing their name.
I seen someone post something on Twitter because everything gets posted on Twitter, then transferred to Instagram. So I've really seen it on Instagram, but it was a Twitter post about this, and someone was like, "Yo, you see how like Native Americans are benefiting from like the struggle and plight that Black Americans are going through with like getting this done this year at the same time like all the protests and stuff has been going for police reform and like social equality." I want your take on that, guys. What do you guys think on like is other
Are they saying
groups-
that the Native Americans are unfairly benefiting? Is that the...
It wasn't unfairly benefiting. It was just like the fact that they're using the momentum of what's happening now to further a cause separate from what's actually happening.
Oh, no, that's dumb. Like, whoever said that, that's dumb.
I don't think you should be thinking that.
Because one, I feel like this happened. So it's not something I feel. This occurred. Native American tribes and like their leaders and shit years ago, maybe like in the last 5 or so years, were trying to get the Redskins to change their name because it's offensive. FedEx, the Redskins, all of these niggas was like, no, I'm never changing the name. Fuck that. So, I'm glad that it's happening now because it's kind of like, this is letting you know we're in the, beginning stages of actual radical change. Because now everybody's understanding and trying to appease Black people so that way, they can keep our dollars. Like they think we're serious enough now, which we should be, to remove our money from their businesses if they're involved in some racist shit. So now all companies are trying to get rid of all ties to anything that might be deemed racist to not have that problem. And once they finish doing a little shit for show, there's still going to be issues of race. And then that's when it's like, now you already changed all the little symbolic bullshit.
Yeah.
Now y'all got to actually change the infrastructure. Plus that shit was still racist.
Yeah.
I don't want people to be racist towards anybody.
Yeah. I feel like I could understand. I'm not even understand. Like, I feel like people wanna limit access to like the energy that's happening right now. And it's just like, everybody's been having their day.
I understand though, like the frustration though, because it is like
see these guys over here, like
yeah,
they're just like
there's a
trying
lot
to
of division, where you got like certain Hispanic communities that don't associate with being Black.
They're still benefiting.
Yeah, but they get to reap all the benefits. So it's like, while we're out here, like shit's getting better for you. Like while we getting rights and shit and gotten to go deal with like the FCC as far as music and shit. Now you get to enjoy hip hop and say nigga when you want to.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as that, I think we should just stay focused on what we want to accomplish, and that because it's not giving any other energy because it looks like you're hating on other people anyway. So let's not even give that energy all. Let's just focus on our agenda. Continue with that. If others reap benefit from it, hey,
I feel like anybody that feels that way, you should look at it from a perspective of, this is the year of reckoning. Like, everybody across the board needs to clean their shit up.
Y'all probably also doing the least while you have the time to feel that way.
That's also true.
Because the people out there, they're on some shit like, nah, this is shit that we need going on. Let's get rid of all of this shit. But then you got like certain people, I seen some girl was like, yo, like, do Mexicans who are so opposed to this Black Lives Matter shit know that there are Black Mexicans? Like, because after the Civil War, a lot of people, like free slaves, went to Mexico, and the U.S. was trying to like hire bounty hunters
to go
get
get them.
jurisdiction. Oh yeah, nah, get us our shit back. And Mexico was like, oh yeah, nah, this is a different country. Once they're here, this has nothing to do with you.
Mm.
And Nick, I think that's why they've been mad at Mexico for so long. Besides them just being racist to anybody that's not white. It's
Right.
like, oh yeah, you took our slaves and gave them guns and fun and rights and shit.
Yeah. Nah, I thought like, yeah, change that shit. It's racist. It's some racist shit. And it's been like that for dumb long. Like, oh yeah, if this is going to be the year where everybody wants to like appease the blacks, yeah, let's get everything we can get right now then.
I've also seen a post about how you see how they breaking down most of the statues and things like that. That brings back bad memories of like slavery. Mm-hmm. Some people were saying that there's a group of white people that are like encouraging that simply because now the history of slavery will be erased if there's nothing else that we can pinpoint to talk about.
Oh, it ain't gonna be erased. I tell you that. It's way too ingrained in America. It's way too ingrained. Yeah, see, look, and they refuse.
Like, as far as like the symbols will all be gone.
Oh yeah, nah.
And they in favor of breaking down all the symbols.
Oh yeah, because niggas ain't gonna forget about slavery because, all of the fuck shit, civil rights. Cool, we have Martin Luther King Boulevard. We got Malcolm X Boulevard. True, everywhere. True. All right, we got statues of Frederick Douglass. We got Frederick Douglass schools. We got Thurgood Marshall schools. We got all of these niggas.
Booker T. Washington, Medgar Evers.
Oh yeah, we're here. Oh yeah, replace the statue of the racist guy that lost with somebody who was fighting for equality. Like, y'all went to war against America, but you got mad dumbass people in America talking about their heritage.
Talking about their
history.
History.
Nah, fam, like secession, and you don't get to be American and secede from America, fam.
Yeah.
Like, y'all niggas tried to start your own country in the country and lost. Why is there a statue of you?
Why should you be honored? Why should we not treat you the same way, German citizens treat the Nazi citizens? Like, oh yeah, nah, you guys are douchebags.
You feel me? There's no statue of fucking George Washington and what's my son? Paul Revere. There's no statue of these niggas in fucking Europe and England. Because, oh yeah, you don't defect and get a statue here, nigga.
I feel you. That was a good point.
Yeah, like you don't defect and get a statue here.
Yeah, I literally just seen a video where they were in Baltimore and they took down a Christopher Columbus statue over the weekend, holiday weekend.
Yeah, y'all feeling this drunk ass nigga? Italians, like, y'all have way more Italian people y'all could look up to. Like,
yeah,
do something different, bro.
Yeah.
Give my man's Alfredo, who got the sauce named after him.
Give him the respect and due diligence,
you feel
right?
Me? He's the first person to make pasta with sauce a different color.
It's a fact.
Alfredo sauce. It's named after a nigga named Alfredo.
You feel me? There's a lot of women right now thinking they're the king of that shit.
You feel me?
It's their go-to meal.
Okay. You ever dated the Alfredo corpse, bro? Okay. Biggest nation in the fucking America, bro. Niggas everywhere.
Can cook.
Shit, what are you doing from here?
Throw some chicken chunks in it.
Yeah, right.
Or some shrimp.
Shit's mad chewy.
Yeah, chicks throwing frozen pre-cooked shrimp in your Alfredo.
I'm gonna take a sharp turn right now.
Yeah.
Don't whisper and say that.
Dad.
I said I'm gonna take a sharp turn right now.
I said don't whisper.
All right. How long should a single mother wait around to allow her new boyfriend to beat her child?
To beat her child?
Uh-huh.
This is a very interesting question. I don't know if any mother would. I don't know how long you have to be in the picture. There's so much shit that goes into that.
Mm-hmm.
Like
it truly depends, bro.
Yeah, like, okay, I could see that happening if like she was pregnant, they got together, it's not his kid, but like the child was born.
Mm-hmm.
And he was there from when the child was born.
Mm-hmm.
Then I would be like, oh no, that's his dad.
If he was there from like that first year, and it's like, oh yeah, he's still with the mom
and holding it down.
They got their own kids, they getting married and shit. That's his kid.
That's his kid, and you will get your ass beat like every other kid that pops out that.
Yeah,
portal.
you're not about to pull up when I'm 10.
What if you're co-parent? What if you're co-parenting and the
other guy wants to beat my kid when
she's allowing it? How would you feel about that?
Oh yeah, nah, he doesn't need to discipline my kid because I'm here to discipline my kid.
Yeah, because I'm active and I'm involved. Like, why? am I not being brought these issues about my kid?
What if he just sitting around, he bored sitting around watching this very game and then they come out of nowhere, Jordan, and just kind of palm
it just like beats my kid.
What are you getting at?
You want me to admit to murdering a nigga?
Yeah, what are you getting at?
Is that what you want me to
like
say?
No one
he'd be murdered.
Stand for that. Jody wouldn't even stand for that.
Yeah, like you want me to say, oh yeah, boyfriend's getting murdered?
Yeah,
because he is. Like,
I mean, that's not.
She might get slapped too for
that
allowing
actually,
it. That's a lot of cases of like
that happens.
Child deaths.
That's literally last year.
The moms
there was a guy
wilding out with their boyfriend beating the kid because it ain't their kid and shit.
The mom had a boyfriend who
wish a bitch
beat
would.
her and the child to death, or beat the child to death. I think it was both. The mom and the child was killed, and like the dad was just like, "Yo, like my life is destroyed." Like, you feel me? And I think it might have been his weekend. Like he was supposed to have the kid that weekend.
That's some wild shit. But I just need y'all. There's certain instances where it's like my response to the situation, y'all gonna look at me completely differently.
Yeah.
Because if somebody kills my kid, I'm wiping out at least the generation that exists now. Like,
understandable.
I'm getting rid of all I'm getting rid of your cousin's kids, dick. Yo, I'm getting rid of the dog, so, nigga.
Meaning you not even questionable. It's
nigga, everybody's out of here.
Man, shit.
Like if I found out like a chick gave me AIDS, oh yeah, I'm raping your whole family, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going right to your
Jesus
crib.
Christ.
Bet you just gave me AIDS, bro. What? I think y'all about to walk around while we the only two people with AIDS here? Nah, the whole family got AIDS. Y'all in it together.
Yeah, we all.
I got another question. This is based on a post that 21 Savage had posted.
Okay.
Apparently, a rich man can meet a broke woman and change her life, but a rich woman won't even look at a broke man's way. And he commented, "Women don't build, they move in."
Interesting.
Yeah, women only build if y'all both broke.
Yeah, and she comes up and she will help you get along. If, like, there's mad stipulations of that.
But I feel like it's more rare for the women to get up first and build you up. I mean, niggas get up first and like curve the woman, but more times than not, you don't hear about it as much.
Yeah, you'll see, I feel like you're more likely to see a guy like, oh yeah, nah, I'm a little ahead in my career. Like I helped my shorty get her business off the ground, or like I invested in her shit. Like she about to start selling hair or bundles or whatever. I put down on that. Or
plus, women still like live by that like old ideology from when they didn't have rights. Like it was like, oh yeah, I have to date somebody on the same status as me.
That's just stupid.
So if I'm up here, I gotta find somebody up here.
Up here.
Yeah.
But if I was down here, or like if I'm up here, I would like to date a nigga up here, or at least my level. So like if a chick is broke, she wants anybody, your level and up. They're not gonna look down their level because they just gonna use that to explain why you're not a man because you don't do all of this shit her grandfather did when, her mother when her grandmother couldn't work or vote.
But that grandmother was fucking making all the clothes by hand, doing the crops, you feel me, feeding 19 kids because everybody was having mad kids back then.
Like, she got 19 kids, she feeding everybody,
yeah,
she's fucking
like,
the husband, she's cleaning the house.
Yeah, she's chopping firewood, building fires, like all of that, cooking dinner from scratch.
Up in his
bitch
back.
Don't know how to make biscuits from scratch no more.
Bitch.
Not to sound crazy, but like that's true. Like it was mad shit going on.
I don't know one bitch that can knead dough.
I don't think I've ever met a woman and from her personality was like, oh yeah, if I was rich, I would. I'm not gonna say that. I probably met like one or two because there are good people with morals and ethics out there. I'm not gonna exclude that. But like I said, more times than not, you're not gonna find a woman, especially in America.
A rich woman,
especially in New York, in America. Oh yeah, you're bugging out, bro.
Yeah, I feel like guys.
You see a bitch with a Birkin bag and you got on...
you could be broke as fuck. If you look good or got a fat ass or something, or he's just lame as shit.
Somebody gonna scoop you up.
He's about to finance you.
That's
Why
a
not?
fact.
I could get her titties done. I can get her hips done. I can change her to what I want to with the
Change
money.
Your whole life.
Would she do that for me? Like if she was up, it's like, nah, I like you. You're kind of cute. You got a little rough around the edges thing going on.
Yeah, but that's rare. Like
a couple showers, you'd be all right.
We start at the bottom. There's chicks that get money, but yeah, I got this nigga this, da da da.
Yeah.
But like, ain't no chick like.
I feel like if it did happen, you'd run into a lot of like, oh, like I'm the authority figure in this relationship because I'm doing all the typical shit I expect men to do in a relationship.
And there's a lot of people, once they make a certain amount of money, they feel like they gotta spend a certain amount of money. So it's like, oh yeah, like you can't keep up with my spending habits. Like the things I like, you can't afford to get me.
I just recently had a talk with a woman who said that, like, oh, I can't mess with somebody. I like this kind of bag. I like this kind of jewelry. You feel me? I like the nicer things. You should get you
everything you like.
I couldn't fuck with a dude who couldn't afford it. And I was like, oh shit.
Now I'm curious about how you guys won't be, maybe it's not the conversation for here, but how I would like run your household. Are you one of those guys that believe that you should be in charge of taking care of everything? Like in charge of everything?
Nah. I feel like it's
Let me say
like
taking care, because in charge would be different. Like taking care of everything financially.
I feel like you gotta come to the relationship as a complete person, right? Mm-hmm. So you know how a lot of people be like, oh, I'm a half, like I'm looking for my other half, like, oh, you complete me kind of shit. It's like, nah, I need you to be a complete person. I need you to be one plus my complete person one. We make one unit. You feel what I'm saying? Oh. So it's not like two people. It's like, oh yeah, we're one unit. I need my unit to have an understanding like, all right, well, this is how it's gonna go. If it's more beneficial for me to take care of things financially because of where I'm at financially, and there's like, okay, well, what are you gonna be doing? Oh, I'm gonna be doing this. And it's like, all right, cool. That makes sense for the unit. Like I can understand some situation like that. I can do that.
Yeah.
If it's like I'm about to just financial burden myself and like it's sitting around eating chips and like just chilling and like just enjoying.
In every interaction, there's an expectation. Like you go to work for 2 weeks, you expect to get paid. Oh, I'm paying you. I expect you to be here to do your job. Oh, I'm paying for everything. Okay, I expect things to be done.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Yeah.
There has to be some things being done that I view as like, oh yeah, like, yo, you just take care of this. I got this.
Yeah. Facts. There's got to be like an offset of value where it's like, oh yeah, I'm bringing this value in.
But you ain't just sitting around taking photos, trying to be a bad bitch.
Asking me where you about to eat at, like.
Yeah. Or like
you been home all day, you don't know what you want to eat.
Yeah, and then you didn't take nothing out the freezer either. So it's like you don't want to be one of those people where it's
a lot of women don't know how to cook.
Yeah. I'm starting to see that. Starting to see that.
I don't know when did that shift. I don't know when that started.
That's because everybody's asking you stupid questions like, oh, you want to know if I could cook? Can you build a patio deck? Can you fix a toilet?
Oh, yo, I actually can.
We need to eat to live. And I can. So what's going on, ladies?
I can do those things.
I'm certified. I'm certified OSHA.
I'd fix your toilet and move it too.
Can we put some of that blame? Can we put some of that blame on the mother? Because I feel like back then it's the mother that and the grandmother that should teach their kid how to cook or keep them around.
Feel like
this is how women do.
I feel like cooking specifically is I want to do this kind of thing. Like you want to eat, you should want to know how to cook.
True.
I think it's more so about like a woman's rights. It's like, oh yeah, y'all into the workforce. So it's like, oh yeah, men were at the workforce. So it's like, okay, I don't have the time to do this thing. Now you're in the workforce, or now they pump being in the workforce as a goal to both genders or all genders, depending on who's about to suck mad dick about my. You feel me? Where it's like, oh well, she's also working. So she don't have time to cook. That's why she don't know how to cook, because she was in school working towards a career.
Right.
But at the same time, oh yeah, like these are life skills. Like I'm asking you for shit that's life skills. Like you don't need to know how to change a tire.
Right.
Because you don't need to own a car. Like if you have a car, that's something you should look into.
That's a plus.
You need to eat food to avoid death. You should know how to cook. Something. And people out here don't know how to make fucking cereal. Like, do something, nigga. Your ice runny.
Yeah.
You're bugging.
Your grits got 3 different consistencies going on.
You feel me? It's like
shit,
fucking mad firm here, mad loose with lumps. Shit over here is water. Shit looking like Punk Hazard.
Do y'all believe? Do y'all believe the man should be at least? Because I feel like I should be in a relationship. I should be covering the rent.
Because it's
The
like
other shit we could negotiate.
I feel like, what if the situation is reversed, right? Now, she got a job because she went to school, she worked hard, and she's a fucking, like, nurse practitioner or a doctor or a fucking executive at some record label or some shit like that. Now she's making like 6-7 figures. All right, I still got a regular job. You feel me? I'm pulling in
I know some, and I've heard of some people that went through that.
Yeah,
they had a regular
how does
job.
the dynamic change now?
They were investing in their wife to go to nursing school, and when she became a nurse, and she started making
she making money now, making
now.
real money now, enough money to start talking.
What was your question?
Shit,
should the guy take care of rent?
Yeah, rent.
Oh yeah, nah. It has to depend on the situation.
Yeah, it has to make sense.
Because how much do utilities cost? Like, how much am I making? How much are you making?
Who's paying rent before I got here?
You feel me? If a nigga's making $40,000 to $50,000 and rent is like $2,000 a month, but the utilities is like $400 a month, and she's making $70,000, that doesn't make sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make sense at all.
Mm-hmm.
Also, imagine you making less than shorty or whatever, or like the rent is more of a bill, even if y'all making the same amount of money.
Yeah.
Cool. You paying all the rent. Y'all decide to leave. Oh yeah, she has more money saved up to go on to the next thing.
Oh no, women always have more money saved up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's not how.
Yeah.
I feel like you having more money saved up should be reflective of my spending habits after we handle the responsibilities. But it's like, yo, rent is $1,200. I also need you, and people have to understand this, like, you have to be able to take care of shit yourself. So if something happens to me and I can no longer work, and you sitting here crying like, what are we about to do? Well, bitch, you should probably go to work. Like, did you go to work this last month? What are your qualifications to get a job to take care of this shit?
Yeah, definitely.
Ladies, do better.
Yeah.
Do better.
Because it can definitely, you can flip that so many ways. Where it's like, all right, well, what if the woman's the one that's up? Is she going to want to take care of? Is she going to want to feel it? Because I feel like that's going to open the door to be like, I'm not this nigga's mother. Like, I'm taking care of him. And it's like, nah, he also has a job. But yeah, I make the most money and I'm paying the rent. I'm
not going to front.
I wasn't raised like that.
In situations where like men, especially like black men, I don't know what anybody other race is doing. Like,
nah, that's true.
And I don't really care unless it imposes on me being black. Like, I know like most situations, like with black men, when you have like your burdens and shit going on, and it's like reflecting upon like your personality and mood and shit, and you're down and you're like low and you in a rut and shit. Oh yeah, all women see in response to that is how your acting is affecting them. Like, everybody's aware of mental health until it's like, oh, like this person being depressed or whatever, they're mad closed off towards me. So it's like, oh, like, nah, I'm mad sad because you're not
giving me the attention I deserve.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, well, bitch, I'm going through mad shit right now. I'm trying not to kill myself today. And it's like, oh, well, like, how we gonna do this? Because, like,
I don't want to not have your attention.
Yeah.
You can't be focusing on your mental health state and mine. Like, I'm not all right. Bitch, tell you that as you going through your worst. Bitch, tell you can't focus on yours and mine. Like, what about mine? Right? What about me? My enjoyment.
Okay.
Like,
I want you to talk to me.
Should be like that, yo. It really be humans out there like that.
That's a fact. I've been in situations like that. It's always smoke. It's like, oh yeah, like,
oh, that's, what the fuck? Like,
I had to work on myself because it was a few times I was like, oh nah, let me show you. Like, I feel like I gotta show somebody. Like, oh yeah, let me show you. Like,
shit, crazy, man.
Ladies, do better, y'all.
It's an interesting moment for the ladies right now. I'm gonna blame Jada. Jada opened the door for y'all.
It's crazy because the week started, we was bigging up the other Jada.
Word.
And then the next day I get online, niggas is like, yo, Jada and August Alsina. I'm like, oh, my son Kiss dropping a record? Wrong. It was a different Jada, a different Kiss.
All that shit.
Do we have time to cover that? We good.
What, like, Jada and Fab?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I told y'all.
Yeah.
That's all I can say is I told y'all.
I heard Jada's approach, though. Did you guys hear, like, Jada's approach to the battle? Yeah.
Yeah.
See, and I feel like no one else was doing that. Well, I'm not gonna say no one else. I feel like Ludacris did that. Also.
Even Lil Jon kind of did that.
I feel like Lil Jon also did that also. But like, I feel like niggas probably wasn't expecting that from Jada, where he would
see. That's a sign of respect. Where it's like, I know what you're capable of. If you box and you have a strong right hook. Okay, part of me preparing to go against you is learning how to defend the strong right hook.
Yeah, Jada said he made a whole Fab playlist just to see what he could go against.
Because you see how everybody's having a conversation about it. So it's like, yo, what you gonna do if this nigga play Breathe? Oh, I need to have a song in case he plays Breathe.
Matter of fact, what's gonna be my approach? Because I know if I go like this lane, if I play this song, that might have him play this song. You know what I'm saying? That might open up his bag of, oh yeah, I gotta keep it street, go into the tapes. I was like, nah, that was an excellent approach where you set the battlefield and you won the battle. Like,
true.
Dope. I don't think Fab was thinking of it on that level. I think Fab was more so
Fab since.
Like, you know, it was more so just an event.
Check on your Fab friend. He about to have a baby. You don't want to take a loss when you're about to have a baby.
It's the first thing your baby's gonna see.
Yeah.
It's like,
my dad was a loser when I was born.
At least they were friends, right? It's best to lose to your friend than to some other guy.
Let a nigga beat you in a yellow short suit.
Yo.
Nigga said water. A grown ass man. I got 5 kids. I ain't disgruntled. That shit had me dying.
It was mad random shit going on the internet too. Did you guys hear about the armed protesters that walked down on the KKK headquarters in Stone Mountain Park? It was like a...
In Atlanta?
Yeah. I think that's where that's at. But they're just saying Stone Mountain Park. They're not saying exactly where it's at. But yeah, they I'll say it was like at least 100 of these guys. Oh, nah. It was an estimated 400 to 1,000 people marching armed, all black. They look very militant. I'll say that.
I've seen pictures of it.
Grounds?
Yeah, into the headquarters. They had like a blow, like the megaphone, and was just like, yo, we out here.
Did anybody come out?
I don't think nobody came out.
They should have just shot a fucking bazooka at the building.
And it was just out there. I guess it was more so like a show of like...
Hey, don't play with me.
Don't play with us. We got guns too.
Because we can also squad up and be on some shit. Like, there's a lot of black veterans too. So like...
That's a fact.
There are people who are also trained to kill. Like, and then there's a lot of reckless people with guns. So it's like they'll hit somebody. You know.
I want to talk about Terry Crews being an idiot.
Yeah, let's get into that.
No, he said no. I just want to say Terry Crews is an idiot. I got to say that every week.
No?
Yeah,
because he's doing mad shit.
No,
like,
each time his name comes up, it's some bozo shit.
What did he say? I want to... What did he say? I'm a human rights activist, not a human wrong activist.
That nigga thought he got a bar off.
Where's your wife? Like, what's your white wife saying about all this stuff? Is she encouraging to do all this dumb shit? I feel like you're stuck... Because he said some other shit about dying on this hill. Like,
oh yeah,
you have to now. You have to. You made yourself. You done tied yourself up to the crucifix, and you put yourself in that hill.
I heard he ain't even get no money from his sexual assault suit. Nigga got, I think somebody got fired, and he got his legal fees paid. Talking about that's all I wanted. You got your dick grabbed and had to go to court and tell everybody you got your dick grabbed,
testifying
just to get your lawyer paid, and you're rich already.
But you ain't gonna be rich. How long are you gonna be rich? Because
not if you keep doing movies like fucking John Henry.
Yeah, straight to
that shit was ass.
Digital.
Yeah, your movie can't be ass and go straight to Netflix. Because I'd have been tight if I paid fucking $15 to go see that. Y'all lucky Ludacris was in there.
I was just about to say that's the one saving grace, and it more than likely was shot way before you started tripping. So
he been tripping.
Yeah.
These niggas.
Yeah, he's retarded for that. I feel like Terry Crews should definitely have a moment, I'll say a 2 to 3 year gap where you just let this die out.
You just stay shut.
You shut up, you go listen up, and when you pop back up, you be on some like subtle woke shit where it's like, okay, we gonna clown you because we remember what you did 3 years ago, but like show us that you're trying to do better. You know, and I don't feel like he's trying to do that. I feel like he's trying to like plant his feet in the stupidity.
This is that moment I wouldn't even mind hearing that lady saying, just shut up and act.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, like the Fox lady, right?
That's a fact.
Music, just shut up and act, bro.
Yeah, I got one more joint for niggas.
Yeah.
Did you heard about Freddie Gibbs' dad?
Nah, I heard him and this other nigga.
Oh yeah.
Commotion, yeah.
So
What
Freddie
happened to his
Gibbs was
dad, though?
talking with Jamel Hill, right?
Uh-huh.
So he was telling a story about how, you know, when Michael Jackson was like a little kid, he was in that talent show, and that's what kind of got him to start.
Yeah.
Freddie Gibbs' dad was the other little kid in the talent show.
What?
Word. So I'm gonna read you what this nigga said about his dad.
History's greatest losers. Like.
Nigga said, my dad was trying to be in music his whole life, pretty much, I would say. Like, he was a singer. Matter of fact, Michael Jackson beat that nigga ass in that goddamn talent show and went on to beat Michael Jackson. And that motherfucker ain't been the same since. He mad about that shit. Freddie went on to explain that his father and Michael Jackson were the same age, and they were known in Gary, Indiana, as the two kids who could sing.
Dad.
So Michael Jackson was your dad's rival? Yeah, damn near. Hell yeah. Hey, Michael's fucking that nigga up though, man. I be telling that nigga when I was little, when Mike videos come on, I be like, yo, see Mike fucking you up, nigga? You can't fuck with Mike. And he be like, fuck you, little nigga, and fuck Mike. And I be like, yo, you can sing your ass off, but that nigga Mike could dance. Mike white now, nigga. You can't turn white, nigga. You can't do all that shit. Mike got a monkey, nigga. I went against my daddy for Mike.
I went against my father.
Bro,
Dad.
when I tell you my son would be in a home.
Look at this nigga living your dream. And I'm here with Gangsta Gibbs. That's wild though. Yo, that's the thing about like these legendary great stories where it's like, oh, they got their start from doing this one thing. It was a talent show.
Yeah,
it was
what happened to everybody
audition.
else that was there?
Yeah. Yeah. Now you feel me? This guy's family's over here starting the get out plot. Like,
And y'all the same age, bro. And it's like, you gotta grow up. You still in Indiana.
He just doing things more and more.
You
like,
feel me? Everywhere. This nigga invented a dance move, bro.
Invented the dance
This nigga
move,
was on the
yes.
moon, yo.
It was shedded four of his
probably
brothers. And
he
took
probably
off.
took all your moves too, because
Nah,
now you can't do shit about it.
Nah, they was like 8 years old.
Oh, okay.
But now it's like, look at Michael Jackson's life. And now your family's looking at you like,
You was the other little kid that could sing.
yeah. Yo, that was the other little kid that could sing.
Yeah, when Michael Jackson won that talent show.
Yo, what you doing now?
That's what you
While he
become
checking out your
defined
groceries
as.
at Piggly
Yeah,
Wiggly.
like, that's what you
Every-
become defined as.
Every
like,
birthday, I'm getting a picture of you and that Michael Jackson, what you call it, and says signed by Michael Jackson, just to
Bro.
piss you off to look at that picture all
the
the
real
time.
sad thing
bro.
is that Michael Jackson didn't acknowledge him at all.
Probably.
Whereas,
Maybe as a
like,
child they did, but I mean, it was
probably
a talent.
not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like, nigga,
you
I'm
never
8.
know. I mean, yeah, you're just another kid trying to win. Like I'm trying to win.
I
I'm
feel
not,
like Gary, Indiana ain't that big. It's
yeah.
like, why
It's
nobody
definitely-
give a fuck about me? I'm the other kid who could sing.
Yeah, because the other kid that he sings really good. Like,
And he got a whole family of singers.
It's-
And they already know how to dance. They got to manage it in tip-top shape. I think they're Jehovah's Witnesses. Like, yo.
I heard his daddy beat their ass.
You feel me? Got them niggas in rare form. Got a hair out of place. Okay? And he white now, too. More acceptable. More acceptable.
You pull up to Mike crib trying to battle him. All his brothers pull up and start singing too. You like, oh
Glitter.
shit, I done lost
You
this.
feel me? It's like, oh,
I
yo,
done lost this.
what about that Kitty B? We can make him the next Michael Jackson. How many siblings does he have? He's an only child. What are we gonna do with that? There's like 7 of these motherfuckers. I got another one coming out tomorrow. Okay? Jatito.
Dead.
These motherfuckers is fusion dancing. They got their own Voltron robot back there.
Dead. Yo, wow. If I was Freddie Gibbs' dad, I probably would have a lot of resentment towards my son, who kept rubbing that shit in my face.
I should have never told your black ass.
You know, your dad, I told you that to be proud of me. He told him that to be proud of him.
I was second only to Mike.
It wasn't a close second.
Yeah, it's
It was
y'all-
like
y'all
you
were
would-
the only 2 kids in Gary. It wasn't like it was 40 kids in Gary. It wasn't like an audition for an 8-year-old.
Y'all was the only 2 kids that was singing. Like,
You're the whack kid that sings.
yeah, couldn't
terrible.
do the dance moves the other kid could do.
I got anything y'all want to tell niggas before we get out of here?
Oh man, nah, man. Hey, let's wrap it up. Do I have anything?
No, I'm
else on
done.
the
I'm just
docket?
happy that I hope the fireworks is done. Everybody done blew up all their fireworks they
No,
had.
we don't
Yeah.
know if the fireworks.
We don't. Yeah, we don't. We definitely don't know that.
Okay.
I think the car blew up on the Manhattan Bridge the other day.
Jeez.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah, that's
stay
pretty
safe.
much it I have.
Yo,
Stay
stay
cool.
safe, mask up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just tell y'all this little thing I read. This nigga is in the hospital dying of COVID. He's a healthy 30-year-old man.
30.
Yeah, he went to a crowded bar and he ended up in a hospital on a breathing tube because he didn't social distance. And although for 4 months the world has been saying social distance, mask up, don't touch your face, avoid people, he went to a crowded bar and told CNN, I never would have imagined in a million years that I would get this virus the way I did.
In a bar having fun.
In a crowded bar.
Not social distancing.
You see,
All that shit on the news.
we have to redefine what the word healthy means, because if you're stupid, you're not healthy. Because there's clearly something wrong with you. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/Venture Clan. Leave a thumbs up,
Give
a
us
comment,
thumbs up, man.
hit the notification bell. If you're listening on Spotify, make sure you follow the podcast page. Hit that search bar on Spotify and all other streaming services.
Yeah.
Type in Venture Clan, go play the music. We got new music dropping for y'all on July 17th,
Get ready for that shit.
2020. All right, new EP coming. All right,
Manifesting shit.
favorite song video out now. Make sure y'all follow us on all socials at Venture Clan. Follow the podcast IG at Something Venture Podcast.
Yeah.
Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't be a bitch ass nigga. And get out of here.
Yep. Check it out.
Get out of here. You bitch. Yeah, that'd be crazy if y'all sat through this whole episode, didn't like, subscribe, or leave a comment.
Even more crazy if they don't click on this next video right here.
Yo, go watch the next video.
It's right there.
Go watch it.
I'll wait.